Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are doing well. This is K.R. Bhardwaj and you're watching Fount of English Education, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of the English language. Today we are gonna solve more 25 questions of pronoun. This is the second practice set of pronoun. In the very first practice set of pronoun, we solved 25 questions. If you haven't watched previous video, go to the description and watch. The link has been given in the description. Before starting this session, I would love to humble request to all of you, please, before my answer, pause the video and try to solve the question. Try to give answer. Let's get started with the first question of second practice set. Let's start the session with the first question of this practice set. Question number 26. The doctor ordered the nurse to let the patient and I go in. What is the error in this sentence? Correction. The doctor ordered the nurse to let the patient and me go in. Okay, correction is the C part of the sentence. But why? As you know, after verb and preposition, objective case of personal pronouns are written, not subjective case. Here, let verb, to infinitive, advanced verb. I hope you know about advanced verb to infinitive, present participle, past participle. I haven't taught you yet. I'm so sorry I haven't taught you. But if you are watching this video previously, please check playlist. Maybe entire verb parts of speech has been completed. Verb has been completed. So you can watch. So here let is a verb, behaving a verb but to infinitive. After verb, as you know, objective case of personal pronouns are written. It has two objects. To infinitive has two objects. First the patient and second me, not I. I'm not talking about man verb. Man verb of the sentence is order. The doctor is the man subject. Okay, the doctor order the nurse to let, advanced verb. Okay, to let the patient and me go in. Both are objects of to infinitive. Patient is a noun. As you know, noun is written same, subjective and objective. We don't change. But when we talk about pronouns, pronouns are changed. Subjective case, objective case, possessive case. I hope you know about it. I explained each and everything thoroughly. I repeat, after verb and preposition, objective case of personal pronouns are written, not subjective case. As you know, let is a verb. After let, we use objective case. We don't say let we go. Let is a verb. We subjective case, go, verb. No, let we go. Incorrect. Let us go. Let he go. Incorrect. Let him go. Let I go. Incorrect. Let me go. We say let me go. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 27. You are the only person dash can help him in the hour of need. There are four options. First, A, who, B, which, C, whom, D, that. Do you remember there are some words when they are used as an antecedent, relative pronoun that is used with them. Okay, the same, the only, the few, the little, none, nothing, everything, the only, etc., etc. Here in this sentence, antecedent is used, okay, only person, the only person. After that we use that. When the only is an antecedent, we use that as a relative pronoun, not who. So correct answer is you are the only person that can help him in the hour of need. I hope you understood. I explained each and everything in the very first practice set of pronoun very thoroughly. If you haven't watched previous video, go to the description and watch. I repeat, answer is that you are the only person that can help him in the hours of need. Question number 28. Rakhi is the girl dash has failed. Now A, who, B, that, C, which, D, whose. Which one is the correct answer? As you know, who is used as a relative pronoun for human being, okay, for subjective case, and that is used for human being and non-human being when there are many options, when some words are antecedents, as I taught you very last question of this practice set, and that is used when there are two antecedents, one is human being, second one is non-human being. Okay, when we talk about which is used for non-human being as a relative pronoun, and when we talk about choice and selection, in this case we use which for both human being and non-human being. And when we talk about whose is used for human being to show possession. So answer is over here who. Okay, Rakhi is the girl who has failed. Okay, not which, not whose, not that. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 29. Our dog may look fierce, okay, but that wouldn't hurt a fly. Fierce means, dangerous, horrible. Our dog may look fierce, but that wouldn't hurt a fly. What is the error in this sentence? As you know, that can be used as a pronoun, as a demonstrative pronoun and as a relative pronoun. So that has two uses. One, relative pronoun, second, demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative pronoun means this, that, those. I hope you know about it. That plus noun, that boy, that girl, that pen, that book. When we talk about that as a relative pronoun, do you remember the question? You are the only person that can help him. Question number 27 of this session. As you know, when we use that as a relative pronoun, we need an antecedent. Here in this sentence, before that conjunction but has been given, and after that, okay, verb has been given, wouldn't hurt. So here, our dog may look fierce, but that wouldn't hurt a fly. Okay, before that a conjunction, after that wouldn't. Okay, wouldn't hurt. Pair of verbs has been given. So here we can't use that. Okay, both are not good. Okay, before and we don't have an antecedent. And when we talk about as a demonstrative pronoun, that as a demonstrative pronoun, after that we don't have any noun. That girl, that boy, that pen, that book, etc., etc. That noun has been not given. Verb has been given. So what we have to write? We have to use it in place of that. But why? As you know, for animal, for non-human being, we use personal pronoun it. Okay, not that. We are talking about a dog over here. For dog, it is used as a pronoun. So correction is, our dog may look fierce, but it wouldn't hurt a fly. Not that wouldn't hurt a fly. I hope you understood. If you have any doubt, feel free to ask question through your comments. I will try my level best to solve your questions, your doubts. Next question. Question number 30. Come and have supper with us if you aren't doing dash dash thing tonight. Something, anything, one thing and everything tonight. Which one is suitable? Answer is anything. Okay, come and have supper with us if you aren't doing anything tonight. As you know, anything is used for negative and interrogative sentences. Do you have anything? Okay, do you want to do anything? Do you need to do anything? No, I don't need to do anything. Okay, negative and interrogative sentences. In the negative and interrogative sentences, anything is used. We don't say, okay, do you have do something? No. Do you have to do anything? Okay, you don't say, do you have to do anything? Okay, you don't say, do you have to do something? No, I don't have to do anything. So I repeat, anything is used in interrogative sentences and negative sentences. But guys, point to be noted, anything is used for positive sentences as well. Okay, in the positive sentence, anything can be used. Okay, when we talk about selection and choice, when we talk about when the meaning of the sentence is The sense of the sentence is whatever. For example, you can pick anything, you can do anything. These are positive sentence, but you can choose anything, you can select anything, select and choice. In this case, anything can be used in positive sentence as well. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 31. The illiterate blazer allowed himself's girl child to study in the school. Guys, as I taught you, reflexive pronouns, okay, don't take apostrophes. You don't say himself's car, you say his car. You don't say herself's family, you say her family. You don't say yourself's decision, you say your decision. Similarly, in the sentence, okay, himself's girl child is an error. Okay, you have to write, the correction is, the illiterate blazer allowed a girl child to study in the school. Okay, I hope you understood. Let's move on to the next question. When I saw a baby, I was unable to say whether it was a girl or not. But why? Because it can be used for infant, toddler and baby. Okay, as a pronoun. We don't have gender. We don't give gender for infant, baby and toddler. I hope you know about it. We don't say for toddler he and she. We use it. Baby, toddler and infant are used as a neuter gender. Okay, though these are given gender, neuter gender. These are measured as a neuter gender. If the gender of baby, infant and toddler is known, in this case you can give gender to them. If you write this sentence, when I saw a baby girl, guys, point to be noted. When you say this sentence, when I saw a baby girl, I was unable to say whether she is a girl. Okay, in this case you can use she. When I saw a baby girl, in this case you can give gender she. When I saw a baby boy, in this case you can use he. Okay, you can give a gender. Baby boy, boy is a masculine gender. For masculine gender we use he. I repeat, okay, for baby, toddler and infant, when gender is not clear, it is used for them, not he, not she. Okay, next question, question number 33. It's not I who is to blame. What is the error? Okay, first let's do parsing of the sentence. Here I is subject, is verb and not an adverb. Okay, I object. As you know, after be family verbs we use subjective case of personal pronoun when we talk about formal English, when we talk about British English, when we talk about competitive examination English. Okay, but in British English, but in American English we can use subjective case of personal pronouns after we family verbs. Okay, it's me, it's me, it's an American English sentence. Okay, it's I, British English sentence. If you are preparing for any kind of examination, so it's me will be correct. It's I will be correct answer. For your daily uses you can use it's me, it's okay. Okay, but competitive examination, formal English, British English, you have to use it's I. Okay, and next, who is a relative pronoun. Okay, who is to blame, is verb to blame, infinitive object of this clause, second clause. I hope you understood. Here who is a relative noun. As you know, relative noun takes verb according to the antecedent. Here antecedent is I. Okay, in this case we have to use it's I. Okay, who am to blame, not who is to blame. As you know, I am, you are, he she is. Okay, he she it is, you are, I am, he is, she is, it is. So correction is it's I who am to blame, not it's I who is to blame. I hope you understood. Question number 34. This book not is yours, perhaps it is her, so you shouldn't take it. You should not, it's a contracting form of should not. you shouldn't take it. So as we have learnt about subjective case of personal pronoun, objective case of personal pronoun and possessive case of personal pronouns. You know very well about it. I subjective case, me objective case, mine possessive case, she subjective case, her objective case, hers possessive case, he subjective case, him objective case, him also possessive case. Okay, you subjective case, you objective case, yours possessive case. So here in this sentence, in the first clause, this notebook is not yours. Okay, possessive case, it's a correct. Perhaps it is hers, not her. Correction should be it's hers. Okay, this notebook is not yours. Perhaps it is hers, so you shouldn't take it. Will be the correct answer. I hope you understood. Next, the two girls shouted at one another in public. Do you remember reciprocal pronouns? Okay, each other and one another. Each other stands for two people or things. One another stands for three or more people and things. I hope you know about it. Okay, I shared a video related to reciprocal pronoun. There is a separate video you must have watched. If you haven't watched that video yet, please go to the homepage of the channel and watch. Here in this sentence we are talking about two girls. The two girls shouted at each other will be the correct answer. The two girls shouted at each other in public. Each other stands for two people or things. One another stands for more than three people or things. I hope you understood. So correction is the two girls shouted at each other in public will be the correct answer. Next, Shweta asked her brother why could he not see her to convince her of the fact. What is the error in this sentence? Correction, Shweta asked her brother why he could not see to convince her. But why? As you know, WH family can be used as an interrogative pronoun, as an adverb and as a conjunction. Okay, when we use WH family as an adverb and as an relative, as an interrogative pronoun. So in this case, structure is WH family plus helping verb plus subject plus other words. Man verb plus other words. But when we use WH family as a conjunction, in this case, sentence plus WH family plus subject plus helping verb, and you can say helping verb, man verb, whatever you want to say, plus other verb, other words. That's why here, okay, Shweta asked her brother. It's a sentence, first clause, and after that, why? Why is WH family verb used as a conjunction? And after that, we have to use subject plus, okay, helping verb plus man verb. Not, okay, WH family plus helping verb plus subject plus man verb plus other words. No. Okay, I know where do you live. It's an incorrect sentence. We have to say I know where you live. I know what does she do. It's an incorrect sentence. We have to say I know what she does is a correct sentence. I know what is your name. It's an incorrect sentence. We have to say I know what your name is, a correct sentence. Here all these, okay, WH family verb has been used as a conjunction. Next, the poor woman poisoned her and her own children. No error. What do you think about this sentence? Here in this sentence, the poor woman is a subject. Poor woman is a subject. Poisoned is a verb. Her is object of the verb poisoned. When the subject of the sentence and object of the verb, object of the sentence are same, in this case we use reflexive pronouns, not objective case of personal pronoun. So answer is the woman poisoned herself and her own children will be the correct answer. I hope you understood. Next. Number 38. He is a university professor, but of his 3 sons, neither has any merit. What is the error in the sentence? As I taught you, either stands for 1 out of 2. Okay, people or things. And when we talk about neither stands for 0 out of 2 people or things. And none stands for 0 out of 3 or more people or things. Here in this sentence we are talking about 3 sons. He is a university professor, but of his 3 sons, none has any merit. None stands for 0 out of 3 or more people or things. Here we are talking about 3 sons. That's why correction is, he is a university professor, but of his 3 sons, none has any merit will be the correct answer. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 39. These firms, which are the main suppliers of electronic companies in India. Okay, Bank of Baroda 2008. This question was asked in the year 2008. Okay, Bank of Baroda. What is the error in this sentence? This is the one of the best questions asked by the examiners. Okay, first let's do parsing of this question. Okay, here the forms is a subject, which is a relative pronoun, are is the verb of relative pronoun. Relative pronoun takes word according to its antecedent. Here antecedent is form. Okay, so which is a plural. The forms is a plural subject. So which form is a plural antecedent, and are is a plural verb, for relative pronoun which. The main suppliers is the verb, this is the object of the verb are. Of preposition electronic companies is the object of this preposition, and in preposition India is the object of in preposition. So what guys, here point to be noted here, where is the verb of main subject? These forms. Where is the verb of these forms? Okay, so here there is no verb, so we have to remove which. Okay, we don't need to write which. Okay, if you have given verb further for these forms, you can use which relative pronoun. As you know, relative pronoun, this is a relative pronoun makes a relative clause. Okay, clause has its own verb. Okay, here correction is, these firms are the main suppliers of electronic companies in India will be the correct answer. I repeat, remove which. Okay, omit which from the sentence, and your correction is now 100% correct. Okay, for example, the boy who is dancing is my friend. Here the boy, okay, the boy is subject, main subject of the sentence, and after that who is a relative pronoun. It's dancing, it's a relative clause. Is my friend. Okay, is the main verb of this sentence. Okay, my friend is object. The boy is my friend. Okay, main verb of the sentence is main sentence. The boy who is dancing is a relative clause. Okay, is my friend. I hope you understood. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 40. Last summer I went to Shimla and enjoyed very much. Guys, as you know, there are some verbs, transitive verbs, that take objects. An object could be either a noun or a pronoun. Enjoy is one of them which takes objects. If you give them object, a noun, it's okay, but when we write pronoun, reflexive pronouns are used, okay, after enjoy verb. I enjoy the food, I enjoy the party, I enjoy the song, I enjoy the food, whatever you want. I enjoy playing, I enjoy me. Incorrect, we have to write I enjoy myself. Okay, reflexive pronouns are written. I enjoyed myself, she enjoyed herself, they enjoyed themselves, he enjoyed himself. Okay, reflexive pronouns are written. So here answer is last summer I went to Shimla and enjoyed myself very much. Okay, because here objects have been not given. So in this case we have to use reflexive pronoun. I enjoyed me very much will be in correct sentence. What we have to write? Myself. As you know, after enjoy verb we use reflexive pronouns, self pronouns. I hope you have understood. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 41. If I were him, I would teach him a lesson. What is the error in this sentence? Correction, if I were he, I would teach him a lesson. But why? As I taught you in the very last practice set, which was the first practice set of pronoun, I taught you. Okay, after we family verb, we use subjective case, not objective case. That's why if I were he, okay, I would teach him a lesson will be the correct answer. It's I is a correct sentence. It's me is an incorrect sentence. But guys, point to be noted, in formal English, American English, it's me is a correct sentence. But when we talk about British English, formal English, competitive examination English, we have to use subjective case of personal pronoun after we family verbs. That's why if I were he, okay, I would teach him a lesson will be the correct answer. If you are confused with the sentence, okay, with I we have used were. Generally with I we use was. But here were has been used for I. Am I right? So guys, point to be noted, some sentences, this is called second conditional sentence. In second conditional sentence we use were instead of was. Always we use we to. Okay, in the if clause. It gives us hypothetical sense. If I were you, if she were a bird, if I were a king, okay, if he were a bird I would fly, okay, he would fly. If I were a king I would do that. If I were you I wouldn't do that, okay, etc etc. These sentences are hypothetical sentences. In hypothetical sentences were is used with every subject. It doesn't matter whether subject is singular or plural. Next question, question number 42. It was the best which the government can do for the downtrodden. What is the error in this sentence? As you know, when antecedent is used with superlative degree, so we use that, not which. Okay, that is used for some words when those words are antecedents. All, the only, the same, the few, the little, none, everything, nothing, something, etc etc. And third, superlative degree is used when two antecedents are given. One is human being and another one is non-human being. And fourth, when sentence starts with interrogative words. In this case we use that. I hope you know about it. I explained each and everything thoroughly in the video of relative pronoun that. Okay, when we use that as a relative pronoun. Here answer is, it is the best, okay, that the government can do for the downtrodden will be the correct answer. This is the best book which I have ever read. It's an incorrect sentence. We have to say, this is the best book that I have ever read. You are the best player, okay, that I have ever seen. You have to write that for superlative degree. I hope you have understood. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 43. To improve its efficiency, all income tax officers will be provided with laptops by next year. What is the error in this sentence? Correction. Here correction is to improve their efficiency. Okay, all income tax officers will be provided with laptops by next year. But why? Because here, as you know, we are talking about plural officers. Officers, for plural we use there, not it. It is used for singular, for non-human being, for things. Here we are talking about officers. Plural For plural human being and non-human being, we use there. If we are talking about an officer, okay, in this case we use his efficiency. To improve his efficiency, one income tax officer will be provide, okay, etc, etc, whatever you want to say. Okay, if we are talking about any machines, non-living human beings, so in this case we use its efficiency. I hope you understood. 44. My house is farther than hers. As I taught you, personal pronouns don't take apostrophe s to show possession. So here in this sentence, hers, okay, her apostrophe s. Okay, personal pronoun doesn't take apostrophe s to show possession. Any case, personal pronouns don't take apostrophe s. Okay, to show possession, there is separate pronoun is written. Okay, pronoun has its own possessive form. Okay, there is no need to show possession to use apostrophe s at the end of the pronoun, personal pronoun. Okay, so correction is remove apostrophe s from hers. Okay, my house is farther than hers without apostrophe s. She is subjective case, her objective case, hers possessive case. I hope you understood. Next, question number 45. He bought the books and put it in the bag. This is the easiest question of the pronoun. As you know, it is used for singular object. Okay, them is used for plural objects. Here we are talking about books. He bought the books, plural object. That's why the correction is he bought the books and put them in the bag will be the correct answer. Next, 46. Nobody can take the money away but he. What is the error in this sentence? Correction. Nobody can take the money away but him. But why? As you know, after verb and after preposition, objective case of pronouns are written, not subjective case. Here he is subjective case, we have to use him. Here in this sentence, the word but has been used as a preposition. As you know, the word but can be used both as a preposition and as a conjunction. When we use it as a conjunction, after that we use next sentence. Before sentence and after but, we have to use sentence, at least a verb, a pair of verb, subject, verb and object. For example, two sentences can be written with but. Okay, I called him and he didn't come. Okay, can be written I called him but he didn't come. But is conjunction over here. Before conjunction a sentence and after conjunction we have written sentence. But when we use but as a preposition, it means except. Okay, you can write this sentence, nobody can take away the money except him. Okay, both the sentences are correct, so we have to use but him. There are some prepositions that can be used for each other. It means in place of one preposition, another preposition can be used. For example, for, except, except for, but for, all the prepositions are same. Okay, it depends on which preposition you want to use. I'm so sorry I haven't taught you preposition yet. Maybe if you are watching this video previously, check playlist. Maybe preposition has been completed. Okay, entire parts of speech has been completed. Okay, no one can do this but me. No one can be written, no one can do this except me. No one can do this but for me. No one can do this except for me. All the sentences have same meaning. I hope you understood. Next, 47. Do you think them will give us money if we go to them? Correction. Do you think they will give us money if we go to them? But why? Because as you know, them is used for objective case and they is used for subjective case. Here, okay, them has been used in place of subject. because do you think is a separate clause. They will give us money, okay, is a separate clause. As you know, before verb we use subjective case, not objective case. Will is a verb. Before verb we have to use subjective case of personal pronoun, not objective case. For example, do you think he will give us money? Do you think they will help us? Do you think she will provide me money? Whatever you want to say. If you are confused over here, what is the object of think verb? Do you think? Okay, here the entire clause is the object of this verb. Okay, do you think is okay? Think them. They will give us money is the object of think verb. I hope you have knowledge about parts of speech. You know how to recognize parts of speech. Otherwise, if you don't know, please comment me and I will make a series. Okay, how to recognize parts of speech. Okay, next 48. Respect you and you will be respected. This is an imperative sentence. As you know, in imperative sentence, subject is hidden. So here you is hidden. Okay, you can understand you. As you know, when the subject of the sentence and the object of the sentence are same, in this case we use reflexive pronoun. So here, respect yourself. You respect yourself. There is no need to write you. Okay, so as you know, as I taught you before, as I told you, okay, subject is hidden in imperative sentences. So we have to write respect yourself and you will be respected. Next question, 49. Who of the two is joining the team? What's the error? As I taught you, which can be used for human being as well when we talk about choice and selection. So here correction is which of two is joining the team. In this case we are talking about choice, selection. Which of two? Okay, which of two boys, which of two girls is joining the team? Okay, the correction is which of two is joining the team. Next, last question of this session. Okay, last question of the second practice set. She is either dumb or deaf, if not both. As we have learnt, both stands for 2 out of 2. When we have to show 2 out of 2, in this case we use both. But both is not used for a negative sentence. And neither stands for 0 out of 2. And either stands for 1 out of 2. So here answer is she is either dumb and deaf. Okay, if neither. Okay, we don't need if not both. I repeat, both stands for 2 out of 2. But both cannot be used for negative sentence. Okay, both are coming. It's a correct sentence. Both are not coming is an incorrect sentence. We have to say either is coming. Both of them are coming. Correct sentence. Both of them are not coming is an incorrect sentence. We have to say neither of them is coming will be the correct answer. Here I would love to finish this video over here. I hope you have found this practice set helpful. If you have watched both the practice sets, I hope you have got many new things, new concepts from these two practice sets. Please don't forget, share your score. How many of 15 sentences do you have correct answers? Okay, first, if you haven't watched previous practice set number 1, please go to the homepage of the channel and watch, give it a try. I'm looking forward to meeting you in the next practice set, which will be the advanced practice set of a noun. We will learn something new. As I taught you in the practice set of nouns. Nouns. Okay, nouns practice set. There are 3 practice sets of noun. If you haven't watched those videos, go to the homepage of the channel and watch. There is a separate playlist of noun. So once again, thank you for watching my video till the end, and please, I need your support, I need your feedback. And now I'm looking forward to meeting you in the next practice set. Till then, take care. Goodbye. Have fun.